What's going on, guys? GregglesTV. These are the VRS designed cases for the Galaxy S8 Plus. They range from as much as $40 for the credit card styled cases down to about 25 bucks. So they're in that price range more or less. So if you want to buy any of these cases, I will link them in the description down below. Let's start off with the credit card cases. We have the Damda Folder and the Damda Glide. Let's check out the Damda Glide first. So this is gonna match almost really well. This is the orchid gray phone, and you can see it this with the purple case. Looks actually really nice. And when we get in here, pops in very nicely. I always like VRS cases. They're very nice. They offer functionality, they feel good in your hand, and they offer good protection generally. So you can see on the back here, you're gonna get some nice camera hump lips. So it's really gonna protect your camera. There's a very deep gap for you, so I love seeing that when they offer nice protection for the camera. As for the bottom here, the ports are nice and open. Won't have any issues accessing those. The buttons on the case work nice. You can see that power button works good, as does the volume up and down. Also, this is going to obviously offer you some functionality on the back. So if you have credit cards or your license or whatever, maybe you want to fold up a dollar bill or something, some money, this does have this, so you can put in cases, cards. You can fit in about 2 to 3 cards in here, so you're not going to be able to fit your whole fleet of 20 credit cards that you have maxed out, but you will fit a few in here, and then look at that, just snaps back. So open, slide it to the right, and swipe it back to the left. So opens up really good. My wife has had a few of these cases, and she's never had issues over the course of it. Like the hinge hasn't broke or anything like that. So these last for a while. At least they should, because we've never had any issues. These also come in multiple colors. This isn't the only color that this comes in. As for holding it in your hand, it feels good, comfortable. It's a little bit thick. Definitely going to add some thickness to your phone, but remember, you're obviously getting some functionality because you're basically your wallet. A lot of people pay with cards now, so you have that ability to keep your cards inside this case. It's not going to slip out of your hand for the most part, but it's also not the most grippy. So overall, a decent case with tons of functionality for that credit card. Next up, we have the Damda Folder case, and this one again is $39.99 as well, same as the Damda Slide. And let's put the phone in here. Pops in nice. In this case, the difference between this and the last case we just looked at is that this one will actually hold more cards. It holds, I think, up to like 5 cards, something crazy. And to access it, you access it a little bit different. But basically, there's a door right here. Just lift that door so it goes to the bottom, and then you place your cards inside here to slide them right in. You can see this holding like business cards as well. So if you didn't want to hold your business cards, your phone would be a cool little place to keep your business cards, not only your credit cards. And this one has, you can see it, kind of a big hump on the back here, but also for the camera, it's going to offer some very nice protection for your camera. As for the buttons on here, easy to press. They feel nice and smooth. You don't have to put really any pressure in pressing those volume keys or the home button at all. It feels thick in your hand, so remember that, because you do have that big hump right there. But again, you're getting credit card functionality. It's eliminating your wallet possibly. So it's the same material as this one, so it's not super duper non-slippery. It doesn't have a ton of grip, but it's also not the slipperiest phone case I've ever felt. So you're gonna get decent grip, lots of protection, and tons of functionality. And then as well on the bottom, it's the same here. You get access to the ports. Next up, we have the Simply Mod case, and this is like a leather case, $24.99. It's a very slim case. I think it's going to be the most slim case we have here. It does not add a lot of bulk to your phone at all, but it does give it some nice grip because of that leather. It also gives you a little bit of camera protection. The buttons are going to be through your phone, so you're not going to have any synthetic buttons that you're pressing at all. The ports at the bottom are open. Overall, it just feels really like slim in your hand. Like it feels like you're just holding the phone with some leather on the back. It's very, very the most slim case for sure out of these, but also gives you grip. So it's not like it's just a slim case and doesn't do anything else besides scratch protection. This actually gives you really good grip. On the front here, you get a little bit of lip to keep it elevated, not much. The sides really nothing. Top and bottom just slightly. It's just slightly, I will say that much. Next up, we have the crystal bumper case, and this one goes for $29.99, and it's obviously see-through case with like some black on the side here, but this also comes in multiple colors if you don't like that black. So let's place the phone in here. Snaps in easily. Let's talk about the front first. The front offers a little bit of lip. It's hard for sure, so it should keep it elevated. Sides, not so much. The back, not a ton of camera protection, but some for sure. It's you can see this, it's slightly indented, so it will elevate the phone from not, when it's laying on its back, to not touch that camera. The buttons are easy to press. Let's see, and volume up and down. Love it, very, very good. So overall, this case, again, it's a see-through case, so you can see the beauty of the phone. It's not going to give you a ton of protection. It's going to be good against scratches. The bottom is open for you to charge and get access to your headphone, speaker. But overall, I would get this case if I wasn't concerned, like I was going to drop my phone a lot, and I just didn't want it to get scratched. And the last two cases we have here are the Thor case and the High Pro Shield. I believe, if I had to guess, the High Pro Shield's probably the most popular. I could be wrong. And the reason I say that is because I've used these in the past, and I love this High Pro Shield case. The High Pro Shield's a little bit more rubbery. This is a little bit more hard plastic. So let's check out the Thor case. And both of these cases are in the $30 range, 30 or lower. The hard drop or Thor case is going to be, you know, just basic protection, look good, fit good. The camera has a good hump to it in terms of keeping it protected when it's laying face down. The buttons, all the buttons on this, I keep saying it, are really, really smooth and Cadillac-y. I like them. Front and bottom have good lips to them, so you should be able to lay it down and keep it slightly elevated. The sides have a little bit of protection. Overall, just it feels good in your hand. It's not that wide in terms of, or thick in terms of keeping it held in your hand. So, and it's smooth, but it's not that slippery either. And then lastly, we have the High Pro Shield case, and this one's gonna be about $27.99. So all these cases, like I said, are very similar in price. You're not gonna really jump too much if you buy any of the cases. The front here is gonna give you some slight protection. Top and bottom are nice hard lips to keep it elevated and protected. The sides is soft rubber. The buttons are synthetic and easy to press. The back here for the camera is a slight hump, not a lot, but a slight hump. It feels good in your hand. Very slim for the most part case. Doesn't add a lot of bulk to it. The ports at the bottom are going to be easily accessible. So overall, a very between it being slim and adding some protection, it's very good for that. All right, guys, so those were the VRS cases. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. If you want to pick up any of these cases, leave that down below as well. Thanks for watching. I will see you down the road. Peace.